what's your top prediction for 2023? So it can be just a quick one sentence, one word, one minute.
I think my prediction is that designers are going to be part of data science teams.
I like it. Bruno, we'll go over to you.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I don't really know. On my side, clearly for FY23, one of the key focus will remain scaling, right? And then clearly things around data quality and clarifying roles and responsibilities. Too many
Mike?
cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks.
I'm going to borrow at one of Ash's key themes there, which I think there's going to be just huge pressure on proving value of everything folks do for the next year. There's just going to be, period, cost focus. Are you generating value?
Ash?
Yeah, I think companies are gonna. I think it's gonna take a little step back. I think the advancements is gonna slow down. I think companies are gonna focus on the core. I think a lot of companies are gonna focus on sort of the core, and invest more in their fixing their value chains, cost structure correction, less in innovation and thinking ahead. I think companies are gonna be thinking really hard about. It's like going into it's how you go into a recession. People think very differently about how they invest in the business. So I think 2023 is not going to be a big year of advancement. That's my prediction. I think companies are going to be thinking very differently about establishing their core businesses and getting their cost structure right so they can think about how they come out of a recession.
Good. Anyone else?
One thing I'll probably add a little bit to this, Sadie. One, of course, Takujoy has mentioned something interesting, both in terms of what his team is doing and also in terms of the next investment. So I guess members could probably just take a quick glance in the chat section. On the trends, one area that I've been intrigued by, and I think is this going to happen, is around the regulation. That you mentioned about the AI Bill of Rights, both from the UN and US this year. I think next year, 2023, is when, before the election year in the US 2024, I think there'll be some more activities there. Especially you talked about Dolly to Stable Diffusion, Mid-Journey. I think that is almost like the wild, wild west of what can happen. And the kind of bias that is there, like I saw a recent article where if you search a flight attendant, all the images are women. If you search lawyer, if you ask OpenAI or Dolly to show images of lawyers, they are all men, all white. And even as we talk of this bias is like, and there are millions of searches and millions of new things happening there. So I guess it's about time. And in fact, I hope that there is some regulation in this area now.
Yes, I think we've been waiting for it to happen in this space to provide some guidance. It's time we move from the Wild West to one value creation, right, and fairness and equality. So I'm excited about 2023, and I hope that each of you are as well. And I'm excited for all of us to come back together and have more discussions and collaborations and a successful 2023. So I think that's a good place for us to wrap it up today.